I wonder how long it is since you believed in magic. If it was way back when you were just a small child. Or maybe you still do believe in magic like me. I see it every day. It's all around. And you only have to look. There's even magic in the way that you can be so quiet, so still, looking as if you were sound asleep, and yet amazingly alert and aware behind those closed eyelids. Of course, it's not the stillness and the quietness that is magical, nor is it the closed eyelids. It's that amazing awareness. Nobody can even begin to properly explain what that is or how it works, even though we all know what it feels like. We all know how to send our thoughts to anywhere we want to. A part of our own body, the big toe perhaps, or the very top of our head. But our thoughts don't have to stay where our body is, because in an instant, in a dazzling flash, we can be thinking about something that happened years ago, or something that hasn't even happened yet. And that's a magical thing. How we can be in one place one moment in our thoughts, then 10,000 miles and many years away in the very next split second. Our thoughts moving faster even than the speed of light, faster than time itself, as if time did not exist. And we can even imagine something that nobody has ever experienced, just something that we can think of, like swimming in a silken sea of golden mist on a distant planet. We are so light we float in the atmosphere like a feather floating on the breeze. Or imagine starting in a crystal until you find a whole universe there. A universe where there are other lives and other beings with their own magical thoughts. And it's a sort of magic that lets you hear your name whispered quietly in a room full of people and noise and music when you weren't even paying attention. And there's a magic that is part of your body too, the magic that lets you see or hear something that isn't there, or that lets you stay alive without even trying. Without even having to try, your body does that so well. And the most brilliant scientists in the world cannot make even the most primitive form of life, and yet two very ordinary people can create the most complex form of life that ever existed in this world, on this planet. And that happens millions of times a day, every day. And that is definitely a sort of magic. And every single cell in the human body carries that very same magic, and carries the message for the same magic to be repeated. It's almost like a magic spell, because each cell knows that it has to reproduce another cell that is exactly the same as itself. So a hair cell creates another hair cell, while a nail cell creates another nail cell, and a skin cell creates more skin. And all of this happens all the time, every split second of every day of your life, and has been for millions upon millions of years in every human being that ever existed. Everybody is fascinated by magic, which is why there are so many stories about magical beings, men who can fly faster than a speeding bullet and see through brick walls, creatures with wings and claws and fiery breath, or perhaps with the head of an animal and the body of a man. Mythical, ancient creatures who live in the silent depths of the sea or on the slopes of a mountain in a remote corner of our world. And then there's Merlin, with his magician's hat and his magical cape, with the stars and the moon, weaving spells and casting them around him in a dazzling display of light and colour. All these things are magic, and yet, still the most magical thing is your own subconscious, that deep part of your mind, deeper than the deepest ocean, even more magical than Merlin. That part of your mind can actually make the most amazing things happen for you if you wanted to. You only have to tell it exactly what you want to happen, and that powerful subconscious of yours will work its magical spell, as long as you tell it what you want to happen and not what you're afraid might happen instead. Once your subconscious mind knows what you want to happen, then it can set about making those things a reality. And you can help that along with another sort of magic called hypnosis. You can't see it, you can't touch it, and most of the time it certainly can't be felt, and won't even know it's there. But it works just like magic. Now, as you are so relaxed there, because you have followed all my instructions, and as you continue to do that, imagine you have just received a present. Imagine the present is a surprise. You don't even know who sent it, but you are now holding it. It won't be a simple gift, but rather a magical gift. It is the one thing you want more than anything else in life. Maybe it's big or perhaps small. I don't know. It might even be too big to hold. But it's your present, so you can see it any way you want to. You can even hear the present. When a child is trying to figure out what is inside of a gift, they often shake it. You can even do that in your mind now, hearing the gift inside of the box. Feel the shape of the box. Is it a square, a rectangle, oval, or even an odd shape? You can begin to open the gift. Inside the wrapping, you find exactly what you wanted, more than anything else. Perhaps the deed to vast and beautiful lands, a diamond worth millions of dollars, or even the winning lottery ticket worth $100 million. This is your gift, and you can create it as you want. Therefore, go large and take this opportunity to discover what you would want more than anything else if you were to receive a magical gift. Allow yourself to dream big, opening the present and enjoying the magnificent gift inside. Now that the paper lays to the side, hold the gift in your hands or place the gift out in front of you and just breathe. See your gift and imagine all of the changes in life that will come as a result of getting this gift. how will you feel? What experience will it bring? Will it bring a sense of freedom? Will it bring the respect of others? Will you be able to help others now that you have received this gift? Will the gift help you be more secure or even more important? Continue to explore this idea in your mind. Having this gift will allow some of your deepest needs to be met. What are they? Become aware of them and note the words that come into your mind that describe these needs. Note the feelings you associate with this gift. It is interesting what you truly value or need is often represented by an object or something tangible. However, with a little reflection, we soon discover what is most important is not the gift itself, but what the gift represents. And so, what does your gift represent to you? And as you notice that, feel that, hear that, you can begin to come back to full awareness with that new knowledge. After searching deep inside you, and feel rewarded as you bring yourself back to full awareness, filling your body full of energy and vitality, coming back to full awareness to the present day, feeling wonderful in your own way, in your own time.